welcome to the on-site interview with KoreaNet, and today I'm in front of the National Museum of Korea. And finally, it has reopened after the long COVID-19 situation, and you guys should be excited because there are a lot of interesting exhibitions waiting for you. So let's go and find out. In front of the entrance of the museum, and as you can see, people are practicing social distancing in line and getting their temperatures checked. As the COVID-19 situation hasn't completely gone yet, it's very important to follow safety protocol. So the current exhibition we're going to see is called 새 보물 납시였네. It's the perfect opportunity to see precious and rare national treasures of Korea. Also, on the other exhibition hall, we have other exhibitions where you can experience the fusion of digital technology and traditional Korean culture and art.
The honorary reporters are people from all over the world who share a love and a passion for all things Korean. And as of this year, we have more than 2,000 honorary reporters, so we're very excited about that. We want to really give our honorary reporters the chance to get to know more about Korean history, while of course keeping in mind the quarantine measures, keeping safe even though there's COVID-19. So we really want to show them how well Korea is handling the pandemic and not ignoring the important things such as history and culture.
That's really a big honor and big privilege to be in National Museum of Korea, and it's just open now and we are one of the first people who get entered. That's my first time actually here, and seeing all these, the historical, architects and the things from Goryeo dynasty and Joseon dynasty. I never thought I will see them, so it's really quite, interesting.
I think the Wonder Card is a great idea to let foreigners know in depth about Korean paintings or art history. It's really exciting to get to know all these clues and all these activities.
كأننا جوه المقبرة، فهي شكلها حلو جدا. هي مش مقبرة، مجرد غرفة، بس هي يعني معروضة كمقبرة. حبيتها جدا طبعا، mind blowing. قعدت اكتر وقت فيها هناك، زي ما بيقولوا كده بتاخد الانفاس، فحبيت التجربة جدا.
Modern Korean culture, it's a very lively culture. I always feel alive when I'm on the streets. There's mostly historical stuff here, but there's a lot of beauty of modern Korea too. The nation is always changing and evolving.
It's like stepping in history, but it also represents modern culture a little bit, I think. Colorful, for everybody something, and well organized. Everything is here, from more Buddhist things, from the battlefield. The National Museum is like Louvre of South Korea. It's too big. Spend the afternoon here, the whole afternoon or the whole morning, not just 1 hour, it's not enough. You have a really big overview.
My favorite was the transcribed Buddhist text.
And I particularly liked the Buddhist artworks.
Oh, I really like the big scroll here, the Buddha scroll. What is it, 250 years old? Oh, it's amazing.
Though is the whole thing because it looks very big, to be honest. And I can only imagine the work that they put into making of this.
Is for free, and you can access all of the history. You don't have to pay for watch this kind of history.
أو الرسومات أو الآثار نفسها، كل حاجة ليها رمز وليها خلفية، وطبعا تاريخهم يعني جميل جدا.
Korean culture is very wide and huge, and it takes a lot of time to be here to explore everything.
دي اكتر حاجه فعلا لفتت نظري. اول حاجه شفتها ان التكنولوجي هي اللي بتجايد الناس في المتحف نفسه. من خلال الابلكيشن اللي على الموبايل قدرت اسمع لشرح القطعه نفسها من غير ما يكون معايا شخص، وفي نفس الوقت شفت زي شاشات العرض بتشرح عن تاريخ الآثار والقطع نفسها.
My favorite thing of all in the main building in the lobby was like the huge pagoda. It was so impressive, towering above. I just saw this huge scroll. It was something like walking through nature endlessly because of how long it was and the intricate details in each section. It was very amazing.
Weil ich sehr interessiert an Malereien bin und auch so Fotografie in der modernen Zeit, finde ich es halt sehr beeindruckend, wirklich wie das
التاريخ الكوري والتراث الكوري عامة مختلف عن ما انا جيت، عن التاريخ اللي انا جيت من خلاله افريقيا وكده. فبالنسبة لي هو
graduate from East Asian Studies, but we do not have the opportunity back home to get to see all of these things and learn indeed about the history.
Come here and you see for yourself where the country, what it was and how it became here. There's a lot of information, very useful.
It was really amazing because I get to see the artifacts and the original scripts. If we don't know how to appreciate beauty, it can become a pain. So it's important for us to preserve the beauty of Korean culture.
Did you know that BTS did an interview here? Did you take pictures there?
And BTS Ring. Actually, it's my 4th time here in National Museum of Korea, but it's my very first time to see the special exhibit.
I highly recommend everyone to visit the National Museum of Korea, but also Korean culture, Korean arts, and everything about Korea.
all the history of Joseon, Taekje, Silla, Koryo. Oh, Silla?
The earrings.
Yeah, was amazing.
훈민정. 황금으로 만든 궤걸이에요.
고양이와 잠새.
금등 무릎 방가사 유상입니다.
What is tomorrow? What is 10 years, 100 years from now? It will be interesting to see what of today is a national treasure 100 years from now. For example, the novelist Han Kong, perhaps some of her novels will be national treasures.
So we finally finished the exhibitions and heard many positive reviews about them. Many of the reporters said that the exhibition quality was amazing and it provided an opportunity to get a taste on what Korean beauty and aesthetic looks like. I am so happy that our reporters had such a wonderful time. There are many interesting and educational exhibitions, so don't miss out and come visit and enjoy your safe exhibition experience.